Last blog, I described why it is more effective to move new content into long-term memory by using spaced and distributed practice sessions over time, as opposed to only completing 1 or 2 longer massed sessions. That said, if a separate distributed practice plan is created for every new skill learned, it would be a logistical nightmare. Fortunately, there's a practice procedure, cumulative practice, that makes distributed practice more manageable. You accumulate related skills or the information you want to learn one by one as you initially learn them and then practice them together in the same session. Thus, cumulative practice simply requires that you systematically add just learned information, perhaps a particular kind of math algorithm or theorem, to previously learned and related skills or information. This allows new material to be practiced together during distributed practice sessions. Simply put, learn, add, practice, repeat. Cumulative practice is typically used when a number of related skills or concepts are organized and learned in a logical sequence. For example, the laws of thermodynamics. Or are functionally grouped, such as different rules for making nouns plural, various formulae for calculating the volume of different three-dimensional shapes, and so on. Cumulative practice helps with discrimination, which is a very big deal on exams. Discrimination allows you to recall and understand how information is slightly different from similar material. For example, if you are learning to calculate the volume of three-dimensional shapes, all of which require a slightly different formula, you may have initial difficulty discriminating which formula should be used with which shape. When people are learning new but similar formulas with new but similar objects, they often get them confused. Cumulative practice allows the opportunity to practice selecting, using, and explaining the correct formula because they are being practiced in the same session. It forces you to genuinely know the details of different concepts. This is a big deal when it comes to midterm and final exams because that's when all the information is presented at once, forcing you to really know how to apply each concept. In addition to building accuracy of selecting the correct problem-solving procedure, as well as using it correctly, also practice explaining why a particular formula was used. Explaining to another person what you are doing and why you are doing it strengthens both accuracy and understanding. This process makes connections between the different ways of knowing something. As the saying goes, if you want to truly understand something, teach it. Brought to you by Potentia Institute.